my name is Elena Moore, and today I'm going to be doing prompt 6-2, and we're going to be talking about developmental networks and what happens when you remove certain genes. So as you can see with this network, the S gene produces the P gene, which inhibits the action of the I gene, which would inhibit the action of the K gene, and K produces the E gene, and E transcribes spikes. So the first question is, what would happen if there was a wild type? So S would produce P, and P would block the I, which means I could not block the K, and K would produce E, and E would produce spikes. So spikes would be produced with the wild type gene, which is what we see here. Now, if we were to take P out, then S could not produce P, which means P could not inhibit I, which means I would inhibit K, which means K could not produce E, and spikes could not be produced. So with the removal of the P gene, spikes could not be produced. With the I gene, if you remove that, S would produce P, which would block nothing, but then nothing would not be able to block K, and the K gene would transcribe E, which would transcribe spikes. So if you remove the I gene, spikes are produced. And removing the I and the E, S would produce P, which would not be able to block anything, but that would not block K, and K would not be able to produce E, which means spikes would not be able to be produced. And then with S and K, if you remove S and you remove K, then nothing can produce P, and P cannot block I, which means I doesn't block anything, but that thing, that K that would have been blocked, or not blocked in this case, could not produce the E because it's not there, so spikes would not be produced with the removal of S and K. Alternative splicing is a type of regulation that can alter the phenotypes of the genes to not all show spikes, because alternative splicing occurs when the exons in the certain genes, so like the S, the P, the I gene, and so on, are moved around in the gene, and that affects the protein that is made, and then certain proteins may not be able to complete this network that we see here. So not everything may contribute to making spikes.